Hey everyone, welcome to epicspeak, where I help you engage in better English conversations. Did you know the first dictionary ever in English to be published is called Johnson's Dictionary? It was published in 1755 and had 40,000 words. The latest edition of the Oxford English Dictionary that was updated in 2021 has 1,71,476 words, not including 47,156 obsolete words. So obsolete words are those words that we don't use anymore. What does this tell you? As a language evolves, new words are added to the dictionary, and the words that you use reflect your personalities. You can't be in the 2020s and still be talking like the people in the 19th century or the 18th century. So in today's lesson, I've got for you some hot off the press words that have been added to the dictionary in 2021 so that you can use them in your conversations and sound uber cool. Before we get started, just a little bit of intro about how a word gets into the dictionary. It's not that we use words that are in the dictionary, but a dictionary keeps a record of the words that we use. So, for a word to get into the dictionary, it has to be used by many people who all agree that it means the same thing. So first, you drop the word into your conversation or writing, then others pick it up, and the more its use spreads, the more likely it will be noticed by dictionary editors, also called lexicographers. And after they see evidence that the word would remain in usage widely, it is then added to the dictionary. For example, Google is a term for the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. Now, during the launch of Google in 1998, one of the co-founders said, "Have fun and keep Googling." So that's the first time the word Google has been used as a verb. And by June 2006, it appeared in the Oxford Dictionary because so many people have used the word Google as a noun and as a verb, whereas before 1998, it didn't even exist. With that, let's get started with our lesson. The first word is adulting. Adulting. Adulting is the action of becoming or acting like an adult. It's often used by young people when they talk about doing tasks that are essential to everyday life, like cooking meals, buying insurance, paying taxes. Everyone above the age of 18 is technically an adult, but not all of them are good at adulting. Example: since the maid stopped coming, my roommate and I are adulting during the lockdown. We clean the whole house every Sunday. The next word is silver fox. This term embraces grey hair. Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines a silver fox as an attractive, middle-aged man having mostly grey or white hair, hence the name silver fox. The phrase is usually used as a compliment. For instance, Milind Soman, Ajit, are such silver foxes. Another word that's been recently added into the dictionary for an attractive older male person is zaddy. Yes, a zaddy is slang for an attractive older male who is also fashionable, charming, and self-confident. Although it rhymes with daddy, you don't have to be one to be called a zaddy. You just need lots of swag. Ryan Reynolds and Zayn Malik are popular zaddies. The next word is fingle. To fingle means to handle something with your fingers, to touch all over somebody or something. For example, don't fingle the goods, buy something or leave, the shopkeeper said to the poor man. The next word is dine and dasher. So a dine and dasher is a person who quickly or secretly leaves a restaurant or a cafe to avoid paying for his or her meal. Have you ever been a dine and dasher? Tell me really, have you ever gone to a restaurant, eaten food, and then realized that you've forgotten your wallet and hence you had to leave the restaurant secretly to avoid embarrassment, and you've been a dine and dasher. The next expression that made it to the dictionary in 2021 is haggis-headed, and haggis-headed means stupid or foolish. Example: who gave you the haggis-headed idea to quit your job in the middle of the pandemic? The next expression is bants. Bants is playful, teasing or mocking remarks that you exchange with another friend or another person in a group. This is especially common among men. So banter. When two friends meet, they engage in some friendly banter. Bants is just short for banter. The next word is fluffernutter. Can you guess the meaning of this word? Fluffernutter. Fluffernutter is a sandwich made with peanut butter and marshmallow, which is why I think it got the word fluff in it. So fluffernutter is a sandwich made with peanut butter and marshmallow cream between two slices of white sandwich bread. The next word is doom scrolling. Doom scrolling or doom surfing is the act of spending an excessive amount of screen time devoted to reading negative news. Now, if you're reading the news on social media and expecting it to be bad, so if you're checking your phone every half an hour for updates on how many COVID cases were registered, or how many died, or how the stock markets have fallen because of it, then you are doom scrolling. You're looking for bad news. So it's a combination of the noun doom and the verb scroll. Social media has been racing to fill their newsfeed to cater to all the doom scrollers. The next word is thirsty. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking we know the meaning of the word thirsty, and it's a very old word. Now, dictionaries not only just add new words, they also add new meanings to old words. Merriam-Webster's added a new definition to the word thirsty in 2021. And thirsty means having a strong desire for attention, especially on social media. Thirsty is very informal and it's mostly used by young people who want a lot of attention on the social media. Example: my brother is thirsty. He posts so many photos of our dog Jelly Bean on Instagram because he wants her to be a dog model. The next word, and possibly my personal favorite, is yeet. So yeet is a slang. It's an exclamation of excitement, approval, or surprise, or just all around energy. I got my bonus today. Yeet. Or I've reached 300 subscribers. Yeet. The next word, and probably the one that has been very, very popular last year, is at, often used in the negative as don't at me. It's a very informal internet slang. If you already don't know, when you at someone, you're mentioning them in your post or comment on the internet. It is directly replying to them. On Twitter, if you tag someone in a tweet by adding an at in front of the username, it provides a link for other people to connect to the tagged user's public profile, as well as notifying the tagged user that they've been tagged. Now, gradually, other platforms started doing this, like Facebook and Instagram. So, don't at me is a slang expression used by internet users when they post potentially controversial opinion, implying that they are not interested in arguing about it. The phrase indicates that the person doesn't want to be tagged or dragged into the conversation. For example, you might write, "Let's be honest, there are better actors in Bollywood than Shah Rukh Khan. Don't at me." So what you have posted is a potentially controversial statement, and you might get a lot of negative remarks or justifications from Shah Rukh Khan's fans. So you don't want to deal with all that, and you say, "Don't at me," meaning don't give me any responses, or don't try to drag me into any controversies regarding this. Stop tagging me in your posts. So if you do this online, you're saying don't tag me, and if you use it offline in real life, you are saying, don't talk to me. The next word is sapiosexual. And this is an adjective or a noun. And this is a word that is characterized by romantic attraction to highly intelligent people. Some people are attracted to beauty, while some people are attracted to wealth. If you find intelligence in others a highly attractive trait compared to their outer beauty, then you are a sapiosexual. The word comes from Latin sapio, meaning wise or smart. The next word is hygge, and this is a word that's been borrowed from the Danish language. And hygge means a cozy quality that makes a person feel content and comfortable. You know that feeling of snuggling up under a quilt on the couch on a winter day, or wearing your favorite slippers while drinking hot tea? Well, that is hygge for you. Example: the designer used bright colors and lots of stuffed toys to bring hygge to the children's room. The next word is am I right? And this word is, as you can see, short for am I right. It's used in writing as a slang for am I right, to represent or imitate the use of this phrase as a tag question in informal speech. For example, you're okay with this, am I right? You're enjoying this, am I right? The next word is dad bod. With everyone sporting a six-pack these days, I guess we need a word for the average body. So dad bod is a noun for a physique regarded as typical of middle-aged men, like most fathers are, especially one who is slightly overweight and not extremely muscular. To have a dad bod, you don't actually have to be a father. It's more commonly used in the US culture to refer to men who are not very ripped or muscular, but rather have a slight paunch or maybe a beer belly. For example, I loved Chris Hemsworth in the final version of Avengers, even with his dad bod. The next word is digital nomad. Now, a digital nomad is someone who performs their occupation entirely over the internet while traveling. A nomad is a person who has no permanent home, is a wanderer. So digital nomad is a person who is location independent and uses technology to perform his job, living a nomadic lifestyle. A digital nomad uses modern technology to work from coffee shops, hotels, or co-working spaces, or libraries with a Wi-Fi connected laptop. They work from anywhere in the world rather than being physically present at a company's office. Example: Sam's been to incredible places and learned from different cultures, having been a digital nomad the past 10 years. The next word is whataboutism. Whataboutism. So whataboutism is the act or practice of responding to an accusation of wrongdoing by claiming that another person committed a similar offense or worse. So if you are talking to a kid and say, Sam, why is your room so dirty? And Sam replies, what about him? His room is also dirty, or his room is just as dirty, or his room is dirtier than mine. He is not responding, or he's not answering your question. He is diverting the attention to something else instead of being accountable for what he's done. You're saying, what about that? What about this? Instead of answering your question. If a journalist asks a question to a politician about what steps he is taking to ensure women's safety, and the politician replies, what about men's safety? Is that not important? What he's doing here is he's diverting the attention from the actual question. He is escaping from answering the actual question. That is whataboutism. The next word is flex. Now you know that to flex your muscles is to, show off your muscles, but this word has also gotten a new meaning in 2021, and it is an act of bragging or showing off. So if your friend brags about a pair of socks that he bought for 1,000 rupees, you can say weird flex. Means that's a weird brag, or it's a weird thing to brag about. To flex means to brag or show off. The next word is copy pasta. So copy pasta is data that's been copied and spread widely online, like a large block of text. It can be a light-hearted meme, or it can have a more serious intent with a political or cultural message. But any data that's been copied multiple times and spread to a lot of platforms many a times is copy pasta. So, what's your favorite new word for 2021? I recommend that you keep up on all the new words added to dictionaries throughout the year. It's a great way to expand your vocabulary. Let me know which one's your favorite in the comment section below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, share it with your friends so that it can reach more people. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon in my next one. Bye.